Next up on copycat.com, beer and cheddar soup. Hi, this is Stephanie Manley with copycat.com. Today I'm going to show you how to make some fabulous beer and cheddar cheese soup. This is the perfect soup for a kind of a cold day. So let me tell you what we're going to put in it. We're going to put beer. You can use, I'm using Spaten Oktoberfest here, but any lager or pilsner will do. This is just a personal preference on my part. You're going to need 12 ounces. You're going to need some chicken stock. You're going to need carrots, celery, onions, some garlic, mustard powder. Now this is dry mustard. This is a dry spice that you can use. Also a little bit of Worcestershire sauce and some milk or half and half, whatever you like. So why don't I show you how to make this fabulous beer and cheddar cheese soup.
All right, so what do we need to do to begin making the beer and white cheddar cheese soup? We need to start melting 6 tablespoons of butter in a pot over kind of a low to medium heat. Why do we do this? Because we need to make our vegetables sweat. They need to do a little work for us. So in this pot, I have my diced carrot, my diced onion, and my diced celery. What am I going to do? I'm going to cook them for 3 to 5 minutes. I want the vegetables to begin to soften. They're not going to cook all the way. And the onions should become nice and translucent. Again, this will take about 3 to 5 minutes. And this is where a lot of your flavor comes from the soup. All right, so you can see they've cooked down a little bit. And now I'm going to go ahead and add in the flour. Now, when making a soup with kind of this roux base here, and we call roux, it's just the mixture of the flour and the butter that thickens everything, we need to cook it for a couple of moments. If you don't cook it for a couple of moments, it's going to get pasty. All right, so I've already put in my beer and half in here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and add in my chicken stock. And you can see the soup's kind of thin right now. Why is it thin? Because the soup hasn't reached a nice high temperature to make the magic happen. So don't be worried right now if your soup is a little thin. I promise it'll thicken up as we continue to cook this. All right, so now is the point where we want to go ahead and add in our dry mustard powder and our Worcestershire sauce. I'm not going to add my salt and pepper till the soup is done because sometimes cheese can be a little bit salty, so I don't want to do that. So now I'm going to go ahead and bring up my heat till almost a boil. I don't want to boil, but just below it. I'm going to add in my cheese by handfuls and let it melt and then add in the next handful. Now, if you don't have all white cheddar cheese, you know what? This works really well with yellow cheddar cheese. Or even if you have little bits of Parmesan or anything else like that, even Gruyere or Swiss cheese goes really well in here. Then my soup will be done, and I'm going to top it with crispy bacon and finely diced jalapeno pepper. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe so you can see what's cooking next.